Hello, this is Beastly Eel with another Eel Talk. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about the results of the death battle between Link versus Cloud. Now, this is a rematch. As I said before, in the first match, Link defeated Cloud, sliced him in half. They claimed that in that death battle, as I said in my last video as well, that it was a close battle, and it was also part of their earlier death battles. So almost 10 years have gone by since these two actually fought it the first time, and things have changed. Their powers have changed. They've done more stuff now. So we looked at all. So looking at Link, he has a much bigger arsenal, multiple types of arrows. He's skilled with more weapons than he was before, like boomerangs, gauntlets, um, and things like that. Obviously, the Master Sword. He's also got masks that change his abilities. He also has the cloak that kind of makes him disappear, but also not be touched or touch anybody else. That's pretty much all like his new stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. And there's a specific mask that makes him kind of like an evil god. That makes him 10 feet tall and super strong with a like helix type sword, kind of like waves around. That was new for me. I had no idea he was able to do that. Uh, he also has another one that apparently makes him super strong, but also if he rolls around, he can light himself on fire. I don't know, that was odd for me too. He also has an arrow. He can stop time for short periods of time, and he can also shoot an arrow that opens up to another dimension. Um, which again, all these were the new stuff for sure. Oh, and he obviously can split himself into four with the four sword. Um, that covers all his new stuff. Then we have Cloud. Um, Not much changed equipment wise with him. What really changed is his feats, like what he's been capable of doing. So he's still super strong, super fast. Apparently, he can go up against a creature that can travel from planet to planet, um, and keep up with it. He has his Buster Sword, which is super strong, blah, blah, blah. He still has his ribbon that helps him with elemental attacks. He has the ability to use all types of magics. So healing, fire, electric, all the above, and time. What else? What else? What else? He can slice buildings in half, which I thought he could do before, but I don't remember. I think 10 years ago he might not have been able to, but nonetheless, that's been added too. And that's pretty much all the new stuff for Cloud. Um, so not much change in the sense of equipment wise for him, but definitely showed much greater feats than the last time. And obviously Link showed greater feats than the last time as well. But it could have been potentially because of his new equipment. So anyway, as you're aware, my prediction this time was Cloud. Um, this is the guy who I thought hoping was going to win the first death battle, and I was wrong. So the two start off fighting in like a highway type thing on motorcycles, and they're just pretty much slashing each other and everything else. Um, Link, and not Link, sorry, Cloud uses his magic, blows up Link's motorcycle. The two continue to fight. It looks like Cloud is physically stronger than Link in this fight because he keeps getting bounced back from every swing of Cloud's strikes. Um, that's when Link starts using his equipment. And ice didn't really affect him, fire didn't affect him, the explosions didn't affect him. Link transformed into a fairy, still didn't really affect Cloud. Um, and the two were bashing each other pretty hard. Um, Link uses his four sword and transforms into the four links and tries to beat Cloud that way. Cloud shoots a blast that opens up a portal that sucks three of them in. Um, Link gets out of there with his grappling hooks, so he can get out of there. He uses his like cloak of invisibility, and he disappears. Grabs a mask, puts it on, and turns into the hulking Link, God Link, whatever you want to call him. I don't care. Um, and what happens during this is Cloud is actually getting knocked back from Link's attacks, and then Link uses his limit break. Omni Slash is what I'm gonna go with, and splits Link right in half the long way and defeated Link. So the reasoning behind this, so yes, one, I was correct. Yay! But realistically, the reasoning behind it was most of their equipment canceled each other out. Most of their magics canceled each other out. So they were looking at their physical feats. So Link could deal with with an impact powerful enough to eliminate a continent, whereas Cloud was able to take a hit that was equivalent to a supernova. Two very different scales. So Cloud clearly had the advantage that way. Um, he also was physically stronger, which eliminated Link. So in the end, Cloud was correct. Cloud was the winner. Beastly Eel was correct. Um, I am now 6 for being a genius and 2 for being an idiot. What we found out is DeathBattle is off for half the season. They will come back in September. So I will not be doing another video for that until September, obviously. Apparently, one of the combatants is a version of Batman, but I'm not quite sure which version. He looked very futuristic, so I don't know which Batman it is. It could have been Batman Beyond for all I know. But it didn't look like his, it looked like a cybernetic suit. So not quite sure. That being said, for now, while time is passing to September, you can watch my other videos. I do breakdowns of shows like Loki that's out now, The Bad Batch, which is almost halfway through. Um, During this time before Death Battle starts up again, I'm going to be doing What If and from Marvel, and I'll also be talking about um, Black Widow as well. Those are just some things I'm going to be coming out with. Um, for those of you who've been watching the Death Battle videos and want to see my other stuff, you can watch that in the time being while we wait for the next Death Battle. So for now, um, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is Beastly Eel signing out. Have a good night.